Players that just suddenly disappeared. Back in 2016, Portugal were chasing their first ever major international trophy in the UEFA Euro final. They were facing host France, and the odds were stacked against them, especially after Cristiano Ronaldo had to come off injured in the first half. But what happened next shocked the entire football world. You see, Portugal brought on Eder, a player who barely played all tournament. Most fans didn't expect much from him, but he would introduce himself to the world in the 109th minute as he fired a low, long-range shot past Hugo Lloris and straight into the back of the net that turned Portugal into European champions for the first time ever. But here's the wild part. That moment should have launched Eder's career into the stratosphere. You would have thought bigger clubs would have been lining up to try to get his name signed on a paper, but the thing is, it actually did the opposite. Instead of getting picked up by a bigger club or becoming a national team regular, Eder kind of just disappeared. He wasn't even included in Portugal's World Cup squad 2 years later in 2018, and that Euro final goal would end up being his last ever goal for Portugal. But what's even more surprising is where he ended up. As it turns out, after that iconic goal, Eder moved to Russia to play for Lokomotiv Moscow. He actually did alright there and even scored the title-winning goal for them in 2018. However, it flew completely under the radar, and even with these highlights, Eder never made it back into the spotlight. What I mean is that after leaving Russia, he spent one final season in Saudi Arabia before quietly leaving the game. No big farewell, no farewell match, just gone.